Libra, welcome to Majesticas Tarot. How are y'all doing? And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today we're going to get messages for you the 15th through the 18th. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Remember, not all Libras are doing the same thing. So if it doesn't resonate, just check your other placements. So time is fluid and roles can be reversed. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's get started. I've already shuffled the cards. Spirit guides, ancestors, please help me relay the messages to Libra for July 15th through the 18th. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? July 15th through the 18th. So there's something that you feel is not over with, something that's making you very unhappy. You might need to talk with somebody. Libra, you could be in the spotlight. Actually, that's what you could be doing in order to balance your emotions out. I feel you're not really socializing a lot here, kind of keeping to yourself. You're coming out of recovery from healing, a situation, a separation. We have the Ten of Cups here in the reverse, a divorce possibly, family not being together. But what's keeping you balanced is what you're doing in the spotlight. Okay, coming out of recovery. So, Libra, you feel there's unfinished business here. Let's see how the other energy you're dealing with feels. Spirit guides, ancestors, help me, be with me to get Libra's other person's energy. We have Sagittarius here. We have Scorpio and Aries. Aries is your sister, brother sign. So this person looks back on the relationship and feels it's a repeating cycle that keeps happening. Well, a tower has happened here, and you know, they think back at it. They possibly might want to return. We have Leo here. I feel they want to be happy, but they're also, or they've tried to be happy with you after this tower. They've tried to return, be happy with you, but you're very cold towards them with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. They have clarity on something now with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Don't know what that is, so let's clarify and find out. Spirit guides, ancestors, ancestors, please tell me, Spirit, please tell me about the World in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Oh, we got the Tower again. There was a Tower moment here. Y'all could have possibly worked together on something, but the emotional immaturity and disappointment and the codependency here was not working for you. I feel that after the Tower moment, you were working to get yourself together here, but you're still disappointed, and you look back at the codependency on emotions and financially, and it just didn't work. So why do you feel there's unfinished business? Why do you feel there's unfinished business? Because you feel that this was a false start to begin with, and you possibly want a new beginning, a new start to this relationship. Tell me about the Six of Wands and the Temperance. You think back of all the lies and deception that this person has caused, how they broke your heart, how you struggled to mend this, but you just felt everything you tried didn't work, and you kind of felt like they were punishing you. Tell me about the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Unfinished business again. Oh, I get it. So there's friends and family that you could have possibly not speaking to anymore, turned your back on, possibly because of gossiping. The unfinished businesses, you haven't completely cut them out of your life, but you are on your way of doing so. This could be an impulsive decision, Libra. So, I would just make sure that you really make a precise decision here. But I feel like these family members, friends, siblings, they've been gossiping about the situation. They don't come to you and tell you about these things or what they think or ask you even how you're doing for the most part. And so you're just like, why should I talk to them when they haven't reached out to me? And the unfinished business part, you haven't totally let go, but you're ready to. Spirit, tell me about this other person's energy, the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They felt like you breadcrumbed them they felt like you had no desire, was lazy, greedy. And I don't know, Libra. Remember, roles can be reversed. And that you just wanted to be single here and not work on anything. That you were planning other plans elsewhere. That's how they feel. Or you could feel like that. Tell me about the Tower and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Tower is in the upright. Mm. They've been doing a lot of thinking in retrospective, and they've been doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what happened. This is a very confusing energy. They definitely went into solitude here, but they definitely want to return to you. They feel like there's so much more to this than there was. And they're also confused of why they're not under their intuition is telling them to return to you. And they're kind of confused on why that is. Tell me a little bit more. I'm hearing Jack. They're trying to think of creative ways, but they don't see any opportunity and they just feel that they should just release this. They want to come towards you, but they don't see how it can happen. I feel like they feel like you're starting over. They could possibly want to come to you to release the confusion of themselves. Tell me about the Sun card and the Queen of Sun upright, Queen of Cups in reverse. They want to come make you happy, but they're trying to figure out they're trying to balance themselves out. They could be doing an excess of things. There's some toxic ways they need to let go of here. They're Tell me more. We have Sagittarius again. We also have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They've definitely isolated themselves to try to balance themselves out. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. You know, they kind of changed their mind. It looks like they returned to a past person here with the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups, looking for happiness. Wow. Well, that's a little odd. It wasn't stable. Because then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's not stable. Well, what does this person want from Libra? What does this person want from Libra? They're going to other people. What does this person want from Libra? To break your heart? Okay. This person is trying to make you jealous. This person is emotionally unavailable to you. If they come back, this is all they're going to do. Like I said earlier, punishing you. If you allow this person back in, they want to break your heart like you broke theirs. You might have broken off the relationship here. They're going to act very cold towards you. And they're going to feel satisfied from it with the Justice card. That's you. Libra. You could be dealing with another Libra. That's how they're going to feel. They're going to feel like they got their justice. What is the advice for Libra? If you return back to this person, you're going to be stuck again. Anxiety ridden, and you're just going to feel like you've done everything you can. It's just a repeating cycle. And it sounds like this person is the one who keeps trying to repeat the cycle. They're not trying to solve anything. They're just trying to punish you. So this person was codependent on you, and this person was, disappointing you in your life. So, and there's lies and deception here. They broke your heart, you ended it, and now they want to come around again to break yours. Death card. This was part of the advice. There's change and there's transformation here, and that's what needs to happen for you. Let's get some oracle advices, whatever comes out. Support. We all need support every now and then, but be careful not to always be the one supporting everyone else and never being supported. That goes to your friends and family or people that have been gossiping that you've kind of turned your back on, plus this person. Love yourself. In order to love someone else, you have to first love yourself. Of course, it is normal to have your walls up after being hurt, but after a while, your walls may be keeping out just what you may need to heal. I will say this. Guarded is one thing. Keeping negative, demonic entities out of your life is another. So if you need to heal, then heal. But you don't have to continue dealing with somebody like this in your life. This person has a real problem, and now they want to punish you because you want to leave and be happy. I don't F with people like that, do you? Once people betray you and show you who they really are, and it might have took a lot of time. If you don't, if you keep messing with them, you're gonna still keep getting who they are. These people don't even deserve a hello from you. Especially when they don't take accountability and try to change for themselves. Not for you, for themselves. And possible other people around. Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you later. Stay blessed.